Welcome to Anything Is Possible. Today's part 4, sorry, of our fishing report, and today we are fishing with sand fleas. Well, good morning. We're back at Corson's Inlet and we're throwing sand crabs. Just stopped over at Boulevard Bait and Tackle, and we got some more sand fleas, and we actually bought a, I'll have to show it later, we left it in the car. We bought a big scoop to catch these on our own, so yeah, we're going to throw these under these pylons and see what we can do. Camera is acting up, but Kev just caught one. Show us the lure you're using. He's got the 3/4 ounce, hold it right in front of the camera, all the way in front. 3/4 ounce jig with the gulp minnow on the back, swim minnow. He caught a nice little flounder. Hopefully I'll remember to post a picture of it. And then I had a snag and I unsnagged, and I had another oyster cracker, pretty big one too. So action started happening here. So yeah, dumb camera. So yeah, we're back under Corson's Inlet here, right under the bridge. It was close to 100 degrees out, but down here it was nice and cool. So we kind of we fished where we could with the heat, and it was actually beautiful under there, almost chilly. It was crazy cold. We're out on the beach after lunch, and Kev's got a jellyfish. He says they're not the ones that sting. Mom said so. So these scoops are just endless fun. So much better than those trash little plastic things the kids play with on the beach. Why not get them one of these sand flea shovels here, and they can really, they're strong, they're well made. You can dig down in there and get all kinds of critters. You catch these sand fleas, you can use them for bait. You got to hook them slow and carefully so that the hook doesn't shatter the shell, but nice and slow. And you can store them in the refrigerator. Just keep them cold. You know, I wash them off, put them in the Ziploc bag, open them up daily for some air, but they'll last a few days in there at least. They did for us. They're great bait. Everything eats them. We found fishing off the surf was the best thing for them. I think that's where they kind of live, and that's what the fish are used to looking for, or where they're used to looking for them. So yeah, you know, for whatever it cost, I can't remember how much it cost. It wasn't crazy, but you know, a day out fishing is extremely expensive. You're going on a headboat. This is something your kid can use, have fun with, you can use, and your kid will go catch you bait, and yeah, as we say in the business, it'll pay for itself. So here's the new scoop in action here. We're out on the surf, just where the water goes out. You'll see them burrowing in little holes, and you just want to dig down and try to scoop them up and sift the shells and sand and all the grit with the water, and what you're left with is hopefully sand fleas, but all kinds of cool critters. So there's a little science to it. We've got a few already. There's one. Yeah.
Small.
Yeah, that's a tiny little guy, but that's what it is. Yep. Okay. Kinds of clams. Nope. So there's an art too. You got to look for these little holes, and there's other tricks to the trade, but out of respect for my buddy at the bait shop who sells these things, I'm going to make you do your research on other YouTube channels. But yeah, it's a fun little project. Get your kid one of these things, and fish aren't biting or whatever. You go out and catch your bait and learn about the environment. Learn about the critters. What do you got in this one? Lots of jellyfish. Oh my god.
Is jellyfish?
Oh, eggs or jellyfish. I don't know. Woo! Well, thanks for watching. This was part 4. We have one more part of our fishing report that we're going to put out in a day or so, and that's going to end. I can't talk today. It's going to end our annual week down the shore. Hope you learned maybe a few spots. I know when I go down, I feel like the first 2 or 3 days I'm just asking people. I forget where the jetties are. I can't remember the spots, and I get down there and I'm just like, where am I supposed to go? So for the people heading down for a week, maybe these videos will give you a few ideas without burning spots, but a few ideas of where you can go and set up. And like this jetty right here, this was 8th Street in Avalon, brand new rebuild of the jetty. It's got rod holders in there. It's beautiful. It's got like a little tidal pool behind it, where you can go and catch minnows and maybe even a starfish, all kinds of cool stuff. So it's a beautiful breeze out there. And that's the other thing, like Corson's Inlet. You come out of the house, it's 100 degrees. You're like, oh, it's too hot to go out. There's places you can find. And not only is it bearable, but it's beautiful. You can just kind of lay in the water there. And, so many cool spots, so many cool places to fish. So many things to do while you got the rod in the holder. You can go in the tidal pool while your rod's in the water. You get a hit, you yell to your kid, fish on, and he comes up and fights the fish. You can't expect a 8-year-old to stand there and watch a rod all day and complain when he doesn't like fishing. You gotta fish at their level, and they honestly, I think kids do it better than most adults, playing in the water and playing with whether it's fresh water and playing with the crayfish and hellgrammites or salt water. You got them digging for clams and sand fleas and minnows, and he learns the bait. It's better than us walking out there with store-bought bait and wondering what the fish are eating in an area and throwing it out there and trying to force feed them. And it's fun. I'm just jammering on here. I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks as always for watching. Like and subscribe. We can use the support. We love hearing the feedback. Ask questions. Share our videos. We're really trying to help other people get out there with their kids. I think that's kind of our primary focus with these videos. So tight lines,